Salut mine comrades, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Eufloria. Level 8, Fight or Flight. Ooh, this sounds like that level I was talking about last time. A tricky choice. Escape your guardians and choose speed or strength. Plan carefully and defeat the hidden horde. So, last time I believe I went with strength. You didn't see it because I was playing it on my own. This time I'm going to go with speed. See how that goes. Plus speed, they'll move about faster. I remember being really slow in the, when I did the other direction. And I want this to go by relatively quickly, so you don't get bored. And in that note, we're going to add a bit more time. Decent energy. I think energy's, no, not necessarily equal. I'll need a mine. Terraform trees allow you to boost one resource on an asteroid. Now that is interesting, and that is new. 10 seedlings are used to plant a tree, and up to 100 seedlings can be used to modify the resource. My apologies. So that's interesting. And we appear to run away. I should have scouted that. That's a lot of dudes. Wait, no, that's the energy. There's only 14 dudes. Still. Let's look into this terraforming thing. That much will do. Okay. Oh. I see. Well, more health, right? That requires 45. So we need 45. Damn it all. Terraform. Yes. So now all our people are gonna die, but then they'll be strong and healthy. I probably should have planted seedling trees, though. I didn't know the greys would attack me. These are gray, right? And we are losing that battle. This is my home base, so I'm actually going to plant 2 mine trees. And then as for the other terraforming, contrary to what I said earlier, so apparently you can only terraform one thing. That seems kind of useless because I've only used up half my seedlings. You can't reset it, that's just the back button, that's the OK button. Weird. So I guess to make the most use out of that, you'd want to take the lowest resource and so I'm just going to conquer planets and then so that's an interesting touch. I don't believe that was in the base game, so again, we're slowly getting used to the changes that we have here. But not much to this level, you pretty much just go up one side and then loop back around, and then there's a planet in the center that you have to conquer, I believe. Not the center, but upwards. These grays are getting annoying, but they're no match for my mine trees. I think I'm going to cut the video, come back once these are fully upgraded. Okay, so Fully upgraded on the strength, and we have plenty of seedlings. I've just noticed that the enemy has left this asteroid undefended, so we're going to take advantage of that fact. The Greys have been continuing to harass my forces from the east, but we're going to continue to cut deeper into this territory, to the west, and get really fast seedlings. Reconsidering my statement from earlier, because this didn't fill the bar up all the way, you might run into situations where you'll have to choose between one resource or the other. But like where I had with the energy, and pretty much that's really bad. Just a moment. Actually, no, not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. These mine trees are tough. They're way tougher than I give them credit for. But yeah, if you have, like here, where it's already filled up a good deal, then you're not going to be able to invest your full amount of people. And if it's like just one category that's that way, then don't bother with that category. And it's up to you to invest how you see fit. So like with this one, I can only invest 60, or I can invest 15, or I can invest the full 100 that you're intended to invest, and I can put it into strength. So I'm going to go with strength. I'm sure there is some benefit to putting more thought into that and actually adding a bit more to, say, energy than splurging a bunch on strength, but that's too much thought than I am willing to put into any sort of game. Let's see. We do own this planet, right? Why can't I click on it? Oh, because there's no one here, because I'm killing them all off. So that they might benefit further generations. You know, for races that have high damage planets, they're not really dealing a lot of damage to me, which is interesting. I don't know where these guys are coming from, because they have to go through my territory in order to get to me, but they seem to just be spontaneously arriving. This is really bad. They might actually kill one of my trees. No, we're good. Oh no, they did kill a tree, and they're depleting my energy. Green. So it would seem the main antagonist of this level is green. I don't know what was with the yellow planet over here, and these are clearly grays, so I'm still not sure why they're attacking me. I thought I disabled that beacon. Ooh, how pretty. I see yellow tendrils. Is that the augmentation? Wow. That is very lovely. Ignoring. And these ones have pink tendrils. What about you? I can't tell because it's a blue planet. I don't know if it's like Little Stars for Little Wars, where it builds up like 12 or so seedlings before launching them, but this is annoying having the beacon trees activated and yet seedlings will still be standing around. So we got it, and we'll soon be killing off the green populace over here. I'm going to send just one, well, a couple. And then from here, we're going to scout this area. Well, let's scout in the other direction too. So that's where the greens were coming from. They're very fast and they're very healthy, but they're not that strong. Whereas we are very strong. We're also very fast. And there's 45 of us, so we should be okay to invade this planet. I've been much paying attention. I haven't seen any flowers or anything pop up. There's our augmentation tree. Yeah, I have to be getting it wrong, because the way it looks from this screen would suggest you could have 3 different things of varying size. did I do wrong on the initial setup? We'll have to capture this planet, and I'll test something. Wow, that's gonna be tough. Those are all mine trees. Well, we're cutting through them. Maybe if we keep the reinforcements coming? No, they're outnumbered and totally outgunned. We're gonna want to build up, like, 100 people. Okay, that's what's wrong. Cancel. Alright, I figured it out, guys. I actually don't want you to cancel that. I want you to start heading there instead. The Greys are continuing to attack us from our flank, but thus far they don't seem to be much of a threat. See? 24 dudes just fucking hanging out, even though I have a beacon set up. So yeah, I don't get it. I want to get about like 100 here, as I said, at least, before we try cracking this place. And if all the enemies could just leave like they're all doing now and stay away, that would also be great. I'll bring back once that happens. Wow, our guys are fast. Look at them just darting about. So I decided on a little bit more than 100. We were reaching 100 a bit too fast for our rate of production, which made me consider, why am I trying to crack this really hard nut when there's a perfectly soft and fleshy one right here that I could easily stab my way through. Hello. They're about to mount an assault. As I said, they've been continuing to attack my eastern flank with absolutely no luck whatsoever. But we have over 150 guys over here, so I think we're ready for the assault. What is that stuff? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look into that. As soon as this battle's done, we have a lot of troops, so hopefully it will actually be done soon. It'd be great if they would focus fire. There they go. And the planet is ours. With 2 defensive trees and 2 regular type trees. We're gonna kill off the rest of the enemies before we augment our strength. There we go. Augmentation. That's gonna take more seedlings than I currently have. I'm sorry I missed this battle, but clearly we beat it off just fine. The Greys are not much of a challenge. I don't know why the Gatherers are so concerned with their expansion. Probably turn off the beacons too. Whoops. No, I cannot. So yeah, let's start attacking in the other direction. I should have looked at that. There we go. Oh, right, this is to order only the specific types. While I can see that as being useful for someone who's strategically inept, I think inept's the opposite word I'm looking for, but strategically adept. What am I saying here? For a player like me, it's just like, seedlings are seedlings, just send them all, doesn't matter. The more the merrier, the faster they kill. Time to augment. That'll only allow... Okay... Yeah, I'm probably doing this wrong, but... And you can't see my mouse cursor. I keep forgetting you can't see my mouse cursor, and it's hilarious when I try to point stuff out in videos. But it's not allowing me to select more than 1 bar at a time. So I get the impression you can only invest into 1 bar at a time. This one doesn't have any defensive trees, so we're going to want to push the attack. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to want to push the attack. I didn't mean to send all of them if I did. There's barely anyone over there. We're being attacked from the northwest. So we want to keep our guys here. But yeah, this should be done in good time. See, like, a situation like that, I can easily see a choice between, like, 90 energy and 100 things. Maybe you would accept the loss of just 10 in order for better health. But I'm a perfectionist, I want to use all that's available to me. Sending out a scout. Sorry if I just hit the mic. I keep sending out like 5 scouts at the time, which I don't need. That one's a weak planet too, which is shocking. Augmentation's actually going to be done within a reasonable amount of time. And I think these guys are attacking and then immediately retreating. Let's see. There's barely anyone here. If it weren't for the defensive trees, I'd be tempted to try and attack them. Let's see, still augmenting. That one's done augmenting. And so the war continues. Hopefully we'll have this planet in good time. They are, however, reinforcing. Our guys just, like, the small, fast ones just dart all over the place and it looks cool. Then you got these fatter ones with big wings. I wonder, I don't know if I've asked this before, but does the game prioritize sending out your high energy people into the roots? Or does it just pick a seedling at random to attack that? This battle should be over in good time. We've almost completely captured all of them. That's odd. But I understand that's the rules. It's not our territory, so we can't use their warplanes or refueling stations. Yeah, we just decimated that planet. I'm not even gonna bother augmenting at this point. I'm just gonna blitz my way through them. Oh look, there's 2 more. That'd be hilarious if I'm planning on the end of the level, and there's actually a whole nother set of rings I have to go through first. Okay, you beacon your way up there. Pretty much everyone beacon your way up to there. We'll have this planet in good time. I know I should be scouting. I will scout. Yep. Standard run-of-the-mill type planet. Strong and fast. But absolutely no health, so they die easily to our units. I think I've got all of them. No. Look guys, I'm learning the controls. Yay. So we didn't capture this planet like I would have hoped we would. Do we have any, like, hundreds upon hundreds of units? There we go. Just sitting in one spot. Obviously not hundreds upon hundreds, but it'll do the job, hopefully. Nope, that's a lot of defensive trees. Let's see, that's also a lot of defensive trees. We should probably rethink our strategy. This is like the third time I've done this, I know. Actually, we're on level 7, so it's probably more like the 6th time I've done it. Of late. But I get close to the objective. Oh look, we killed them. And I want to rush through and get to the end, because I don't want these videos to take forever. No one wants to sit through a half-hour episode of Eufloria. How are we doing on time, actually? Pretty good. As soon as we have this planet in control, which is taking a lot longer than I would have liked, it should be alright. And these are just grays. That one doesn't even have anything. So what's the point? Odd level design, really odd. What's this? That's a move? It is. Everyone just spawn to that location. I don't think that was us getting this planet, I think it was us getting that planet. I wonder if this would go faster if I was still bothering to augment my seedlings. Maybe I should bother to augment my seedlings. But I lack an ability to do so for some reason. Maybe you can only do it with a few planets. It's probably the more likely thing being there aren't enough seedlings here. But since it's a gradual increase as you get seedlings, I don't see why that would be a problem. Oh, 10 to actually plant the tree, and then about 100 to upgrade everything. Right, game? Beacon trees continue to confuse me. Because I'm still getting hordes of like 40 people just standing around doing nothing when I could use them on the front line. These ones are all clear. Oh hey, finally. You read the asteroids well. The universe is a complex place, but knowledge prevails. As well as story mode, yes, I am aware of this. Thank you, tutorial. So yeah, that wasn't too bad. And that'll end this episode. Thank you all for joining me, and sayonara.